Good morning, everybody. Glad you could all come back. Today we have a really fun project to do today. I'm really excited about it. It's one of my passions. I found a really good trick to it. I love it. I love it almost as much as hunting. So come along with me and let's get started. Okay, so this is the south-facing side of the tree. The sun goes this way along the side of the tree. So what you want to do is whenever you place your taps, you want to look up your tree and you want to see if you have any major branches that are coming off each side of your tree. Now if you have one on the east or west side of your tree, you want to have it closer to that because there's going to be a lot of sap coming up to feed that branch that's coming out. So, and if you don't, then just kind of pick and choose where you want to go on that. But remember, every year that you do this, you have to split it apart at least 6 to 8 inches between each tap from your previous year. So you can tell right here where I had a tap right here, and I'll show you guys when I get done, but I'll show you the old tap that I had. The trees, they heal over fine, and it doesn't hurt them. You just got to make sure that you plug the holes, or at least try to, and we'll just go from there. Let's get to work. I'll shut up. So I have a bunch of branches right here. I got a bunch of branches going right up the middle of this right here. But I had a tap right here last year, right in the middle of all of them. So I'm gonna move that over. I'll move that over 6 to 8 inches over here. And what you want to do is you want to use your drill bit and make sure you have the right one. And I should have let you know. Let me check real quick. This is a 5/16 bit, okay? You want to use a 5/16 bit. And you want to get, what you want to do is just get it started like that. Then you want to go at like a 45-degree angle up into the tree. Now what's going to happen is, as that sap is coming up the tree during the daytime, you're going to collect that sap during the daytime or the first thing in the morning, because it's going to come down into your tube, and I'll show you once I get it done. But then as the day goes, it gets colder out, that sap's going to come back down the tree and you're going to collect that also. So it's kind of like a win-win there. So you just want to, and I got my tape. This is 1.5 inches from here to this tape right here. It's 1.5 inch tap. So I'm going to go all the way into that tape right there. All right, so you want to make sure that is all cleaned out. It might be a little bit early for the sap to be running, but I just want to be prepared for it. So what I'm going to do now, now these are 2 foot. These are 2 foot hose leads. These are food grade, so they're BPA friendly. They're free, I guess I should say. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap these in there. I'm just going to show you actually. So what you want to do, the reason why they're called taps for trees, because you just tap them. You don't hammer them in like you do a nail, and you'll notice the difference on the sound. Did you hear that? It sounded a lot more solid. So that means the tree is tapped completely. Excuse me. So once I get done with that, I got my bucket here. What I did was I drilled a hole out for the perfect diameter for these hoses. Now I split that right in there. And Try to set it in a good spot. Try to. Let's see if I can do this right. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll come back, and if it looks like the buckets are kind of wobbly, I may put like a piece of wood or something just to kind of keep them supported while this is all happening. And I'll show you the process as this is happening. You'll be able to see sap coming out of the tree. It's going to get humid in there. So I'll show you later on in the process. Let's move to the next tree. So as you can tell, this one's already starting to form sap already. You can tell just by looking at it. It's getting wet right there. If you can tell at all. So that's a good deal. That's what we want. This one is right by the house. This is absolutely my most favorite tree right here. It produces the most. I actually have to shut it off. I have to plug it before all the other ones actually even start. This one last year produced 10 gallons, and I probably took too much from it, but it was fine. It survived, it was fine. But this year it has grown tremendously, and I probably am going to try to take 10 gallons from this one this year. So, as I can see my plug right there from last year, which as I'll show you, and then there's another one right here. So this year, I'm going to go like right here. Yeah, this one's pouring sap out already. So I can get you in on here real close. Hopefully you can see it pouring out. This is my favorite one. You see it just oozing out right there. This is coming out like crazy. There's the hole right there. So I'm gonna get that tapped. I can hear it going into the bucket right now as we speak. So we have a really good flow of this one, which as this one will probably be filled up probably Saturday. So in 2 days. So, and I'll show you the process that I have with that. So let's keep moving on. Okay, so I tapped right here, and it's coming out pretty good. It's coming out good. So I need to get something another tap put in there. But as you can tell, this one broke off. it's got a spile that comes out right here that goes in to the tree. So it broke off in there, so I just took the drill bit. And I just drilled it back out with that plastic being in there. Re-drilled the hole, got all the plastic out. So I'm going to put a new one in there, get it fixed. Hopefully that should take care of it. So I just gotta find my hammer. Where's my hammer at, everybody? Oh, there it is. All right, I'm gonna let you listen, okay? You tap it until it gets really hard. You hear that? Means it is tapped in there. So now I'm gonna just take my hook. Actually, you can see it right now. Hopefully you can. You see the bubbles in there, right there. There's the sap right there. You can see the black line right there. That's the sap already coming out. So I'm gonna get this in there and get started on that. So it is flowing. Okay, I just got this one done. So you can tell it's rocking and rolling. It is right now going. So I'm on a hill here, so I'm gonna have to set you up or just finish them out, then I'll probably just walk through. I'll get them all done and I'll walk you guys through them. So we have a total of 7 taps here in the front yard. So I want to go and count and see how many we got there. So I think we got a new tap down there that I put in. Maybe not. Wind's picking up. Sorry if it's windy out. And there's also 2 or 3 trees that I forgot to tap. I may go through and tap those later, but I wanted to get the majority of them going because perfect season right now. It needs to be above 32 degrees during the daytime and below 32 degrees at night. So I should have started this earlier. I just had some other things to do this week. So, all right, I'll flip you around. It's gonna be a quick one. Hold on. You can see the tops of the buckets. There's 1 there, 2, 3. There's 1 right over there, 4. Then I have 5, 1 down there, and 6. So I got a total of 11 taps, but this big tree over here, I have 3 taps on it, so I may put another bucket on it because it usually fills up about every other day. When it really starts flowing, it's every day. So, and plus you can't forget, we got this one here, and my favorite one right over there. So that's a total of 9 taps, plus 2 extras on that one. That's 11 taps just down on this bottom right here on this hillside. And I still have 2 more trees I gotta tap over here if I want to. I got another sugar maple that's ready this year. Then I got one that I marked out last year that I did not tap. So I don't know if I'm going to, but I may. So I want to tap all I can and make as much as possible this year. With everything going on. So I hope you all found this really interesting. It's kind of hard work at the beginning. Just, baby step it. Just get in there and just do it. And you can watch all the videos you want, and get the knowledge, but when you get your hands on, that's where it's a different story. So that's how I learned most of the things that I've learned throughout most of my life, is just doing it. And even if you do it wrong, at least you're doing something. So I just want to thank everybody for showing up. Make sure you put a thumbs up, share, subscribe. I'm really happy with all the great comments that we're having. I appreciate some of the other channels supporting my channel. I want to give a big shout out to them. You know who you are. And I just want to thank you. God bless. Thank you everybody for subscribing. Let's continue to grow the channel together. And who knows, you might win that gift card. Till the next time, talk to you later. God bless. Bye.